I don't know. This SmackDown was about as entertaining as a mountain of dicks waiting to erupt cum all over every WWE fan that's out there. I mean, come on. You have James Ellsworth that pretends to be sick, sneezing all over Daniel Bryan and Shane O'Mac. So now we have no WWE World Heavyweight Championship match tonight between James Ellsworth and AJ Styles. Well, come on. Be honest. Do you really want to see that? I mean, I don't. I just don't. So the show starts with Jizz TV. Yeah, the most want to go take a pee show ever, because it's basically a fucking piss break because this coward can't put on a good show to save his fucking life. And his guests? None other than AJ Styles. So you have the Intercontinental Champion, Maurice, and you have the WWE World Champion. Okay, fine. Gets on there, and this pisses me off because if you know the history of AJ Styles, he's been in the ring with a lot of great motherfucking competition and a lot of great people, and he's put on a lot of great matches from, you know, New Japan and TNA wrestling, and even in WWE. I mean, come on, he put on a great match against Cena. He fucking is, look, he can get it done in the ring, but the conversation is like, they run over everything that AJ has done ever since he got to SmackDown Live. Yes, he beat John Cena. He beat Dean Ambrose. And he's saying that no one is on his level. And he will beat James Ellsworth. He will beat him down. So that he was not shy about saying all of that. But then the Jizz. He has the nerve to say that he's above AJ Styles. If anybody agrees with that, comment below. I want to hear it. I want to read it. I want you to sell this to me. I want you to be logical about this. If you think that The Miz, the Jizz, is above AJ Styles on any level to take seriously, comment below. I await your challenge, okay? But see, that persists to go on, and it looks like that they're about to get it on because the Miz is actually challenging AJ Styles, which is a fucking joke. I mean, he's already beaten the Miz, and he's already made him tap out to the Cab Crusher. You know, he already made him tap earlier in the fucking year. So out comes Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose gets in the ring, and you know, AJ Styles and the Miz, they basically get out of the ring at this point. Cue Dolph Ziggler. And you know damn well that Ziggler can't challenge for the Intercontinental Championship anymore, so it's like, okay, where is this going? So he gets in the ring, and he gets on the microphone, and he's like, look, since, yeah, Miz, since you're hiding behind your wife's skirt, I guess you're going to hide behind AJ's too. So a brawl ensues between them two because the Miz actually gets back in the ring, rakes the eyes, and gives him a dick-licking finale. From dick-licking finale, Dirty Deeds from Dean Ambrose onto the Miz. AJ Styles refuses to get in the ring, but as Ziggler was prompt to get up, Dean Ambrose gives a Dirty Deeds to Ziggler. No love lost between those two. So, and then the whole check Wyatt's thing happens, and Luke Harper is in the ring. Interesting. Basically takes out Dean Ambrose and stares down AJ Styles. Interesting. So, a fatal four-way will take place later on tonight, later on in the evening, between Harper, Jizz, Ziggler, and Ambrose. And the winner of that match will be the number one contender for the SmackDown WWE World Championship. Interesting, okay? The fact that they put Luke Harper in that match. Not to say that he would win, but it would be totally fucking epic if he did. But it's very interesting that they're actually giving him his due as far as even being in this fucking match. Not Bray, not Randy, Luke Harper, who, by the way, is a part of the Wyatt family, and they are listed as tag team champions, and I want to address that for a second. There are a lot of people that are pissed off at that Freebird rule. Luke Harper is included in that now, so any three of the Wyatt family can defend the WWE Smackdown tag team championships, and people take issue with that. Number one, by having him in there, it gives Harper something to do, and number two, it's like, it's not like, this is not a strange thing. It's called the Freebird rule for a reason. The Freebirds did it, Demolition did it, the New Day is currently doing it, the Spirit Squad has done it with 5 fuckers. So I don't understand why people are taking issue with the Wyatt family doing it. I don't understand that. But anyway, Carmella versus Natalya. Natalya was like, wasn't me who attacked you, Nikki, because Nikki was on color commentary. And I'm like, this is a fucking waste of time. Even when they were outside the ring and Natalya steps up to Nikki trying to convince it wasn't me, and Carmella was about to attack, and Natalya actually pushes Nikki out of the way and goes and attacks Carmella. While she's still in the ring, when they get back in the ring and tries to convince, Carmella rolls her up in a small package and gets the 1, 2, 3, and Carmella ends up beating Natalya. Poor fucking Natalya. But just please speed this up as soon as fucking possible, because this shit needs to end between these three. It just does. Have a triple threat, have them both beat down Nikki, something. Necky, Bella. Oh, my neck. No, I'm not making fun of her injury, but, you know, but still, no one, Nikki Bella, come on. I'm not taking her seriously. I can't even take hardly any of the women on SmackDown seriously. I just can't. So, you have a very lame segment between Jiz, Apollo Crews, and look, that segment wasn't even worth fucking mentioning because it was just an awful segment. Tag Team Battle Royal. Now, what's interesting about this is that whoever wins this Battle Royal will become the number 1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships on SmackDown. And it's like, okay, who are they going to pick? Who are they going to pick this time? Now, it's very interesting. It's very interesting that Zack Ryder actually wins the Battle Royal. Zack Ryder. So the Hype Bros are going to challenge the Wyatt family. Okay, sell that to me. Alright? Please sell that to me. And the runners-up was fucking the Ascension? As soon as that happened, I was like, Zack Ryder. Yeah, he's winning it. I just don't see the Ascension ever getting a serious run here. Not at this point. I just don't. They would have to destroy everybody on this fucking roster in order to be taken seriously again. Which I don't think will happen, but I could be wrong. But anyway, Alexa Bliss comes out and attacks her opponent before the match begins and decides to run her down on the mic. Saying that she doesn't give out charity, and attacks her and basically is, you know, going to bail out until Becky Lynch shows up. Becky Lynch was like, I'm sorry for attacking you last week. You weren't in your ring gear, but you're in your ring gear now, and I'm in my ring gears, and I want my rematch, so let's do it tonight. Of course, Alexa says no and tries to walk away. She's like, on my terms, on my terms, on my terms. Shane O'Mac comes out. Shane O'Mac, he makes the match. So, Alexa versus Becky. And what happens? Becky wins, but by count out. Alexa, you know, selling a little leg injury during the match. So, Alexa lives to fight another day. No championship changes hands. But I understand. I understand they have to prolong that. They didn't want to give it back to Becky immediately if they actually do that at all. So you have the Fatal 4-Way. The Fatal 4-Way. Fatal 4-Way elimination between Harper, Jiz, Ziggler, and Ambrose. Luke freaking Harper performs. When the match starts, he takes out both Ziggler and Ambrose. Luke Harper can go in the ring, and he doesn't get enough credit because he ends up jobbing all the time. If they could actually push him correctly, he could have a great singles run someday. He could. He could even be champion. But he would have to break away from Bray Wyatt and stay away, or they would have to actually feud together or something. But Luke freaking Harper, oh my God. When he takes out both Ziggler and Ambrose, the Jizz tries to shake his hand, and Luke Harper's like, fuck you, you little puss. The Jizz was outside for most of the fucking match that he was in it. And thank God, the Jizz was put out first by Dean Ambrose. But even before that, Harper shines. Luke freaking Harper. I mean, look, this guy, please, WWE, his Intercontinental Championship run was short and sweet, and they didn't really do anything with it. They need to bring him back to mid-card status as far as that. Please. He can go in the fucking ring, and he's one of the guys that we've asked for as far as going in the ring. He has a good persona. He's in character. Please. He doesn't need all that with the fucking microphone. His presence alone is a fucking statement. But Luke freaking Harper. The Jizz gets put out first by Small Package by Dean Ambrose. And thank God that fucking happened. But after the shining that... And before the... It's funny because before the Miz got eliminated, there was a good fucking sequence between those three. Luke Harper, Dean Ambrose, and Dolph Ziggler. Clotheslines and super kick sequence. And I was like, you see, even when the Miz was a part of the match, he wasn't part of anything great in the fucking match. So when they took him out, it was good. It was great. It was awesome. Fuck that guy. So, after that, yeah, Luke Harper gets eliminated, but it basically took both Ziggler and Ambrose to hit things on him to eliminate him, and he gets eliminated by Ambrose. Okay, fine. So it's 1-on-1, Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose, and AJ is on commentary, by the way. Double, by the way. If anybody would have interfered, the Wyatt family, Maurice, or somebody, or Ellsworth, then that person that they interfered on their behalf would have been eliminated. So that's why Maurice couldn't do anything. And the Wyatt family didn't fucking need to, help Luke Harper. Luke Harper can hang on his own. But anyway, it came down to Ziggler and Ambrose. And I was like, okay, flip a coin on this one. But we've seen Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles so many times already, it was time for a change. So, the Jizz comes back out and distracts fucking Dolph Ziggler. Yes, the pussy returned. Now, with the pussy returning, I'm just like, come on, man. Ugh. He distracts Dolph Ziggler. But then Dean Ambrose flew on him from inside to out, over the middle ropes, flew on the Jizz, and then super kick by Dolph Ziggler. And, okay, it resumes. But the one-on-one resumes. But Dean Ambrose was about to get back in the ring, and the Jizz holds his leg. By the time Dean Ambrose does get back in the ring, he eats a super kick by Dolph Ziggler, and Dolph pins him, so Dolph Ziggler fucking wins, and he's the #1 contender for the WWE World Championship. Okay, fine. Look, I don't believe that Ziggler is going to win this championship, but I look forward to a great fucking match between him and AJ Styles for this championship. Please deliver. Please deliver that. I beg you. Just give us a good fucking match. But what ruined it, once again, was The Miz, the Jizz, the pussy. So, yeah, this episode of SmackDown, yeah, it was kind of a roller coaster ride, but it wasn't all that fast and it wasn't all that great. Once again, this was basically a mountain of dicks. I just don't understand why they keep pushing or keep shoving in our face The Miz. He did absolutely nothing good for the fucking show. Nothing. Please get this off of him, because he doesn't fucking deserve it. Please have him be just a talk show host or just cannon fodder, or have him put people over something else, because he doesn't deserve to fucking be there with the caliber of guys like Dolph Ziggler, AJ Styles. Can you imagine The Miz against The Undertaker? Come on. Yes, it happened a long time ago, and if it happened again, it will be the exact same fucking result. Oh, God. Anyway, I've already ranted about The Miz time and time again, and I'm not going to stop doing that, but yeah. WWE, please, please give us some great matches and keep The Miz out. Funny how, okay, Baron Corbin absent, Kalisto absent, no Jack Swagger, Apollo Crews did a backstage segment, no in-ring segment. I said this on my Raw review report. There needs some trades have to fucking happen, and they need to fucking happen soon. They need to even out these rosters. Drop kicks, body slams, throw motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.